Well, hey there, friends. This is Pastor Brad Reaves, and you are watching the Prophecy News Brief, where we're bringing you today's news in a few minutes so you can catch up on what's going on around the world. Today, I want to talk about something that is a bit sad, a little bit of a hard topic to talk about, but we need to be, as Christians, constantly at the forefront of what is going on in this world. Before we get into that, please remember we're just a few weeks away from our Abraham to Armageddon conference. Space is filling up, and we want you to be a part of this incredible day, either live in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, or you can watch online. And you can find out more by going to comingsoonministries.org. Popular YouTuber Jesse Ridgway, who has millions of followers, 4 million followers, announced that he and his wife terminated their pregnancy after learning that their baby had, you ready for this? Down syndrome. The couple expressed grief and described the decision as traumatic. Well, nothing about the trauma that was induced on the baby, but we've got to confront a deeper issue here. The child was aborted. That's bad enough. But it was aborted because it had a disability, because the child could face challenges, because the child may require extra care. Friends, I know many who have Down syndrome. I have a good friend that has a child with Down syndrome, and they are some of the most happiest people in the world. To decide that you don't want your child because you have this opinion that is somehow deformed or disabled is a dangerous road. And we cannot allow that road to be traveled as a society, because what message does that send to every person alive and thriving with Down syndrome today? What message does it send to every disabled child or a family that's taking care of special needs children? House Speaker Mike Johnson responded powerfully when he says, we are not born equal. We are created equal. And that statement goes right to the heart of the issue. Our value does not come from intelligence. Our value does not come from how we look. Our value does not come from health. It does not come whether we are physically disabled or not physically disabled, whatever you want to qualify that to be. It does not even come from productivity. Our value comes from the fact that we bear the image of God. And Genesis 1:27 teaches that every human is made in the image of God. So when society begins to decide which lives are more important than the other, history teaches us that's a very dark road, because it's not compassion. It's eugenics wrapped in modern language. Abortion has become embedded in our culture. And this last one just aches me. It just hits me in the gut. CVS and Walgreens have continued to expand abortion pill distribution across more than 20 states. I can assure you, I will not be giving another dime to CVS or Walgreens. What was once confined to primarily abortion clinics is now being integrated into some of the largest pharmacy chains in America. Abortion has become increasingly commercialized, and that should concern you as a believer, as a champion of life. The abortion pill now accounts for the majority of abortions in America, and the process has become so detached from public view that many people scarcely think about what is actually taking place. Human life is intentionally being terminated with just the taking of a pill. I saw one YouTube video where a woman, during her gender reveal party, when she saw that the baby was not the gender that she wanted, took the pill, and everybody cheered. The unborn cannot speak for themselves. They can't raise a red flag. They can't say, what about me? They can't say, give us what they would choose. They cannot defend themselves against the instruments that murder them. They cannot vote. They cannot protest. But Proverbs 24:11 tells us, rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. If there was ever a message to the Christians and the churches today regarding the issue of abortion, Proverbs 24:11 is it. So as we watch these headlines, remember that the abortion battle is not ultimately about politics. It's about those who get to define the value of human life. It's about those who never get to taste the air of this earth because someone made a choice for them to kill. God says that every life bears his image. Our culture is increasingly saying that life is expendable. Our culture is increasingly becoming a culture of death. The church must never compromise on that issue. Friends, my name is Pastor Brad Reaves. I'm your host of the Prophecy News Brief. You can find out more by going to comingsoonministries.org. We're also on Substack at comingsoonministries.substack.com. And I'm the pastor at Crossway Christian Fellowship in Hagerstown, Maryland. Keep looking up because our redemption is drawing near. God bless.